It's filthy, baby. Ain't nobody else. So, for this episode, I'm gonna be diving back into the Yamaha Seqtrak, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I say Seqtrak, sometimes I say Seqtrak. Just know that it's interchangeable in my eyes. I'm sorry if that, bothers you. In this Seqtrak episode, we're just gonna be making a beat from scratch. I liked doing that episode that I did before on the 500 when I sampled some vinyl and I kind of pulled together beats. Now this one, we're probably gonna find something on Tracklib, put it into Ableton, chop it up, and then from there import the samples into this good old device and then work from there. I'm gonna first start out with working from making a drum beat at first, and then afterwards putting the sample in. That's the way that I usually work on the Seqtrak, and I've found it to be more helpful than finding the sample first and then doing the beat afterwards. But, maybe just because I made a certain drum beat one way doesn't mean that we're gonna make changes afterwards to fit the sample. So just keep that in mind. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so now we're in the Seqtrak. We're gonna come back in. I'm at one. It usually starts off at 120. I wish there was a tap tempo, but for all intensive purposes, we're just gonna start out with like 90 and maybe speed it up from there. I'm just gonna see what type of, like hip hop beat that I would like. So right now, this is all we have. We're gonna just do the drum beat first, and then afterwards we'll just make changes to the drum sounds. And yeah, let's just do it. So we go 1 2 3 1 2 3 2. And let's just do that for the second. Now I just don't like this part of the Seqtrak. Basically, the fact of the matter is that I don't always want everything to be copied second bar, so, but anyways, we're definitely gonna change this snare because I'm not gonna, alright. Alright, so. I just want like something more high pitched, not like a, because this is all like sounds from different genres. So what I would like is something more of a, I don't know, like maybe something shaker or snap, like a, let's see if this works. So we're just gonna go to the second bar, and at the end of the second bar, we're just gonna go boom, boom, boom. Now, okay. Yeah, there you go. The kick is really nice, but it's more of like a trappy kick, and I want something more like of a, maybe like a saturated kick. Like, nah, this is even worse. Okay, I think this is good for now. Now let's just make like a second variation of that beat, but basically what I'm gonna do is go inside and go into the pattern section, and I'm just gonna copy this, paste for all of them, paste, and then the percs, perc 1, copy, paste, yep. And so on the second variation, I just go back into the snare, make this, we're gonna basically make this 2 bars. And on the second bar, we're gonna make sure that this one gets hit twice. And yeah, now we're just gonna go back into the hat and make sure it goes like that. Maybe like that. Also, something I don't like and I realized is that when I go inside the pattern and I go back here, it doesn't start on the 1. I don't know why. Now it starts, see? But it's still a bit off. Alright, anyways. We're gonna change this hat because it's not doing it for me. Make sure it's pitched up 1. Yeah, okay, that's good. Turn this down. Once we go back into the patterns, I'm just gonna copy this to 2 and then delete, and yes, and then do the same thing for the second hats. So I just want, even though that it's the same, I just want to make sure that once I use the all button, that this will be without the hats, and we can turn it up just slightly. Maybe I'll keep it at like 94. And let's go back into the kicks. And this one I just want to turn down the volume a bit, so maybe let's turn this one down instead. And for the hats, let's make sure that this goes down like that, and this goes down like that. We could just it's pretty good right now. We're gonna go into Tracklib and find a sample. Maybe we'll filter it by BPM. And we're gonna go open up Ableton. So let's just find samples. What I usually do is I would come in and go to the sample. So I have this all in, and basically what you need to do is make 7 chops. So I already kind of found, if I want to turn this down a bit, I can, but I think I'm just gonna turn the track down. This one, 5, 6, they're a bit different. And the 7, we'll go to this one. Alright, so that's 1, it's 2. Alright. Okay, so with that, we're gonna close this. I know. We're gonna close this. So sad. And instead we're gonna go back to Seqtrak. It's okay. Gonna position ourselves. Alright, so we're back. Now we're back in the app. Go home. Sound Project Manager. And so go into sound section. We're just going to drop in our samples that we just created. And usually what I like to do is just to put them all into sampler and recorded sound, so it's easier to find it. And for tags, I just ripped the tags off of Tracklib, so we imported our samples. Now I just want to go back into the project and go into the sampler window, and over here I'm going to go to the recorded sound. And we're just going to line it all up. What I want to do, the sound design, I just want to so we can do something like this. Make sure this is 2 pages.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the bass is here, and let's see what kind of instrument we can add on top of this.
One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four.
Yeah, I think that's that's a vibe. I wasn't like really explaining anything, but I'm just like kind of feeling it out, you know. Um, all right. I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. I was gonna make this into one video, but I realized that the process of making this beat was pretty complicated. Just that I didn't want to gloss over certain important bits. So I'm gonna make this into two videos. And I'm just gonna cut it short for today. I already finished the beat, but next week you'll see the final result of said beat. And so instead of it being a 40-minute video, it'll be like 20 and 20. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview of what's to come. And so with that being said, keep making beats and peace.